You've held your shit together, to be honest, because I'd be like, yeah, fucking, you know what I mean? It's like music and love and fucking, yeah, man. Delisa, how you doing, babe?
It is so good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us.
I'm excited, man. This is going to be really, really fun.
Thanks for taking us out.
Innit, man? Should we get a beer?
So Dom, tell me about this place. Why are we here?
It is Flower Shop, Lower East Side. One of my best mates owns it. He's over there. He's a cutie little Australian man. And I just love coming here. I just think it's really chill, unpretentious. We should have a sign above the door that says, we don't give a fuck what band you're in. And I just love it. I just think it's really real. Me and my friends have had great nights in here. It's got a leopard pool table and they serve good pints.
So it's perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your go-to order?
Pint of lager, shot of whiskey on the side.
You might need to have your name on the menu at this point.
Yeah, I'm telling you, little, because they do a schooner here, which is an Australian 2/3 of a pint glass is what we have in England, and then half a pint, about 2/3 is what the Aussies drink. I'd love a little skewy of Miller Lite, please.
Miller Lite.
Thanks.
And I'll do a fat tire, please.
Fat tire.
Ledge.
Yeah. Like a couple shots.
Yeah, a couple shots of whiskey.
We'll have about 5 of those.
Yeah, 5 shots of whiskey.
5 shots of whiskey. Who's going to be doing these whiskey shots? That all depends on how honest you are today, okay?
Yeah,
so,
man.
5
Shit.
shots. 5 questions. If you have the courage to answer the question, then I take the shot. And I really hope you don't have the courage today.
Oh, fucking hell.
Because if you don't want to answer the question, then you have to take the shot.
All right, deal. I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
I'm
scared.
pretty honest, though.
I know. We talked about this, and I'm very terrified, actually. So I hope at least one of these I stump you on.
Oh, hopefully we're halfway so we can stumble out of here together.
I really hope so.
So hopefully one of us ain't stone cold sober and the other one just black out by the end of the interview.
Well, I pitched this for that exact effect.
Reason.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're in this together.
I'm fully with you. Thank you, bud. Mucho appreciado.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Chin
Cheers.
chin. To your health.
To yours, mine, and ours. Oh, that's good. That's
good,
fresh.
man. That goes down well.
I heard that you had a crazy moment here with Lenny Kravitz.
Yes.
And I know we just met, but I'm so mad at you for not inviting me.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it is your bad.
It is my bad, yeah.
Yeah, you should have known.
We were sat over there.
Like, tell me about the night. Tell me how we got there.
Well, we just finished the VMAs, so everyone was going to whatever various party, but we just always end up here. You know what I mean? I didn't really want to go and do all the bullshit. So I was like, we came here. I came with Lenny and all my friends, and it was Adam, my manager, my best mate's birthday. So we had a birthday party here. To be honest, people just ended up turning up. It was good. But me and Lenny had a mad night here.
So tell me about that, like getting to be in this space with Lenny and the relationship that you have, and maybe some of the things that maybe he's imparted on you throughout your relationship.
I mean, Lenny was like really up there, like classic 101 rock star for me, you know. It's like Mick Jagger, Lenny Kravitz, Freddie Mercury, Michael Hutchins, you know what I mean, like rock and roll frontmen that you aspire to be like when you're a baby, you know what I'm saying? And what's been such a crazy year really for me, I got to meet a lot of my heroes, and knowing him on a personal level, he is so kind and so thoughtful and so beautiful and an incredible musician. We've actually made music together.
Really?
I went down to Bahamas for a little while and we made some music together that's sitting
Just waiting.
waiting to ride if we want it to. But I think Lenny's amazing. Like any kind of city I'm in, he'll call me and he'll give me a recommendation on his favorite restaurants or whatever. He's the man. I love him.
You said it's sitting, and I think we all want it. I personally want it, so if you could put it like maybe on a USB. Or
Yeah,
something.
right on. I'll
just give me a jump drive.
airdrop it you tonight. See what you think.
Don't play with me now.
Nah, I won't.
These are actually
Honestly,
rolling.
if you
Okay?
get me drunk and I'll fucking give you it all. I'm really bad at that shit. You know what I mean?
You see what I'm trying to do here?
Good journalist.
Yes, I
Shit.
am. I sure am. Okay, so we've got our 5 shots. I have my first question for you. What's one false thing on the internet about you that you secretly enjoy and say that it's true?
Oh, I can answer that 100%. Everyone thinks I got fucking lip filler.
Do you enjoy that?
Yeah, because I haven't, which
Okay,
means I
yeah.
got good lips.
Okay, it does. That's exactly what that means.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone's like, he's had his lips done, he's had plastic surgery. When I haven't, I used to fight a little bit as a kid, and I knocked my tooth out at 16 on a lad's holiday.
Yeah.
So I've got loads of scar tissue on my bottom lip. So a lot of people think I've had lip filler, and I secretly enjoy it.
Okay, so they think you went to Dr. Miami, and you enjoy that.
I like that. I think that's hot. You're gonna be fucked because I'm really honest.
I know.
I'm so honest. You're gonna be leathered.
The first one. Here we go. This is about to be.
And you don't drink whiskey even here. You drink tequila.
I do, but because it's
But
you.
you're a legend.
Exactly.
Go on. You're
if you're brave,
back.
I can be brave.
Yeah,
right?
It's great. Hey, legend.
Oh, it's like water.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm down. Once you're on your third one, that's when you start.
Exactly. So we have to get into this.
Yeah, go on, Em.
Grammys.
Unbelievable.
Nominated for Best Rock Album, Best Rock Song,
Yeah.
Best Rock Performance. 2018, when you were first signed, 7 years later. Tell me about this moment and how it feels.
It's pretty unfathomable, to be honest, because my dad had a guitar shop in the north of England with my granddad. I was brought up on rock music. It's literally in my blood, and they would expose me to Frank Zappa and Screaming Jay Hawkins and Led Zeppelin and Ozzy Osbourne and Bowie and T-Rex at such an early age. So to be sat here as a successful rock musician is pretty crazy for me because I grew up on this. But then to be nominated for a Grammy is wild because it's by your peers. It's by musicians and producers and writers. I think some artists come into the world fully formed. I was 18 when I first put out my first album. I wasn't fully formed. And the album's up to this point of me just experimenting and having fun with rock as the basis, but I've always been deterred from making a rock album. It's always been like turn down the guitars or EQ the drums. And on this project, I really said to myself and my friends and everyone around me, I was like, this might be the last album I ever make because it's a fucking risk. I want to do 9-minute songs and bring back a sense of adventure and theatre and big production, orchestras and key changes and this element of classic rock. How would I approach that in 2025 without it sounding like a pastiche? And it was a full-on fucking all-in on Red or Black play. And I remember playing my label, the first single off Idols, which was 9 minutes, and they went fucking green. But after a year, I just knew in my gut that people wanted a sense of adventure again and people wanted some fearlessness. I wanted to make an album of depth, not just dopamine. You know what I mean? I think we always get caught on 15 seconds and everything. Music became a fucking jingles as opposed to songs. I really wanted to make an album with songs on it that could have been recorded 50 years ago or 50 years in the future that were real. And to be here at the end of the craziest year of my life and I've 3 Grammy nominations for a genre that I have loved since I was 6 hours old, placed in a car seat on my dad's counter with a Beatles ukulele across my knee, is just fucking wild, you know. And I'm really proud of the genre nominations this year because for the first time in a long time it feels cross-generational, it feels spherical, and it feels representative of what's going on in rock music right now.
Can you tell me about that exact moment when you were like, all in black, all in red, I've got to do this?
My third album came out and it went #1 in 7 countries and I wasn't happy with it. I'd compromised, I'd listened to too many people. When you start this so young, I was extremely political and extremely kind of on the wave of Instagram and when that generational wave of identity and sexuality and depression and anxiety and politics in music really hit, alongside like Billie Eilish, Lil Peep, Mac Miller. I'd outgrown the first iteration of what Youngblood was. And I don't regret that third album for a second because that was the album where I was lost. With this album, I hit 27 and I feel like I settled. I feel like I had to face myself. I feel like at the start of it, I had a really strange relationship with food and with alcohol because I felt so out of control. But for Idols, I went home. I took my producer who did my first album and my guitar player Adam, who's been with me since I was 15. And I locked myself in a house. I ate there, I slept there. I sweated on an album that outside of those walls, I didn't give a fuck what the world was going to think. I just, does it make me feel? Does it make me cry? Does it make me laugh? Does it make me afraid? And when we finish this album, which is a double album, the next part's going to come out, I was really proud of it. Some people didn't get it at first, but I just said, you got to trust me, you got to let this play out. And I really was so in control of every facet of this creative, and the world loved it.
I want to talk a bit about this collaboration with Aerosmith. I need the full tea.
I'll give you the full tea.
Give me the full tea. How did we get here?
So after Hello Heaven Hello came out, the 9-minute tune, a lot of legendary rock stars were hitting me up on email because I went there. You know what I mean? I think they're kind of like, you just fucking went there. And they loved that. Brian May sent me an email. Joe Perry sent me an email. He's crazy.
First of all, also an email.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love the email.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about Brian May is he sends a voice note over email.
Oh,
so he'll
absolutely.
just like, that's so gangster. Like Brian May just like, talk, and email the voice note.
No subject.
I'm like, that's so sick.
Yeah.
But he won't call you. I'm like, that's so rock star. So I reached out to him back, and I was on my way back to LA, so I detoured my plane because I was going back to London, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just stop in Florida, so halfway home, innit, give or take, and go see Joe Perry. And we hung out for a couple of days. What was supposed to be a meeting turned into like a 4-day sesh. And he tells me that him and Stephen are thinking about making music together again. Stephen had just had a vocal operation. And I was like, yo, I don't give a fuck in what capacity, if I'm producing it, if I'm writing it, if I'm your fucking T-boy. Let me get in on that. And I secretly held the studio because you're on a first date, you're either gonna fuck or you're gonna hate each other. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you really only have two options.
It's either it's going two ways, you know what I mean? It's like it's not on or it's fucking on, you know what I mean?
Right.
Especially in like rock and roll, you know what I mean? So luckily we were making love to each other within an hour because me and Stephen are like two puppies, and Joe Perry's like a cat. Like, I'm like a fucking dog, like, and so is Stephen. And Joe's like in the corner, like, leave me the fuck alone. So me and Stephen hit it off instantly. We head to the studio, and honestly, that's why it's an EP and not an album, because we wanted it to be what was recorded in the room. Because we started writing songs, we didn't know what it was going to be. But then we were just like, I walked in the next day, me and Stephen had been singing together, Joe had played up, like, and we just were like, are we fucking doing this? Like, YUNGBLUD Aerosmith, let's do it. And we gave ourselves a time frame. We said, we've got to do it within like the next couple of weeks. We didn't want to go back and make an album because then it would be too fucking chin stroker. It would have been too thought out. We just was like, this happened, this shit fucking happened, and right on.
So you're talking about working with legends, and I want to go back to the Dom who was like sitting in the guitar shop.
Yeah.
Dad, grandfather, he's here now. Like, did he see this happening?
Fuck no. I don't. Me dad and me granddad are legends, but they're funny. They're funny as fuck because they're cynical fucking northerners.
Yeah.
Me dad would turn to me mum when we'd sold out Brixton Academy, which is 5,000 people, turned to me mum and was like, I think he's going to fucking do it, you know. And mum's like, there's 5,000 people here.
Like, what else do you need?
You know
what confirmation?
And then my grandfather, the last time I saw him, we played Wembley in London, and he was like, you know what? You're all right tonight.
You'll be all right.
I was like, thanks, Granddad. We were all right tonight. I was like, all right.
That's high praise, though. From a hardworking man. Come on.
From a fucking northern muso, I'm down. I'll take that any day.
Yeah.
You were all right tonight.
Well, thinking about, all of the collaborations that you have with legends and some of the relationships that you have, how do you feel about those comparisons?
I love it.
Yeah.
My vibe is, do you know the issue with rock music, right, in the past 15 years? After the 90s, people got ridiculed for the reference point. And I think that's bullshit. Why is it that Oasis can stand there and go, yeah, we sound like the Beatles, we fucking love the Beatles? Why is it that Ozzy can be like, on a record like Dreamer, I fucking love John Lennon. It sounds like John Lennon. Especially in rock music. In hip-hop music, sampling and taking things and ripping lines and doing a nod to a line is praised because you know your shit. You know where the culture came from. You know that was rock music with Nirvana, with the Rolling Stones, to every fucking American blues artist when they went on TV and were like, Muddy's coming on TV with us because no black musician was allowed on American TV at the time. They're like, we nicked this, He's fucking coming on TV with us.
Yeah.
That's the problem with rock music. I don't give a shit about being compared to people because that's the foundations of our genre in the same way that it's hailed in rap music. For me, I enjoy the hate of it. I enjoy the fucking fight. I enjoy the vibe because all I give a shit about is that rock music keeps beating and keeps breathing. Because my take on Queen, my take on Bowie, my take on fucking the Beatles is way different to anybody else's because it came out of my body and it came out of the world that I live in, the things that I talk about. It's insane because when you actually meet your heroes, all we talk about is music. People forget that musicians are fans.
You're students.
Students.
Yeah.
Fans of before. You take it, you eat it, you fucking wub it about, and then you fucking baby bird it onto a record, and that's how things happen.
Okay, so now another question.
Another question for a shot. I kind of want to do one, so I might just not answer it anyway.
See, no, now you gotta play the game.
All right, sorry, yeah, go
You
on
better
then.
play this
Go on then,
game.
but I'm having fun with you.
Okay. A collaboration or song you would have done differently.
Oh, fucking hell. All right, I'll answer that too.
I thought I had you with that one.
No, do you know what? I'll do a shot because that's fair. At least I'm
No,
with
no,
you.
no.
So I'm
This
about
is
to
real.
throw shade, and I don't want to throw shade.
Come on, throw shade with me.
Can't throw shade with you. Not throwing shade. I'm a happy man.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends.
I thought we were gabbing.
Do you know what you should have done? You should have done 2 shots after me that last. Should have asked me that last, because after another shot of whiskey, I won't give a fuck about anything.
All right, well let's keep
Roll
on
back
going,
to that
shall
one.
we? You just dropped a new version of your track Zombies with Billy
Yes.
Corgan.
Billy Corgan has been such a mad part of my life because obviously Siamese Dream was an album, even Gish was an album that I was like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? And Billy Corgan was also one of the reasons why I embarked on Idols. He did an interview about me and he said something like the voice is like one of the best I've heard in a while. He's just got to do what he wants to do. And it's all got to come from him. And I remember kind of after the 3rd album came out, I was in a New York hotel room and I was like, motherfucker, I know what I'm going to make now. The song was about losing my grandmother to alcohol addiction and watching someone deteriorate and not ask for help. We don't want to be seen as a burden. We don't want to be seen to be weak to our family, our friends. So we internalize so much. Even though if we were like, yo, I need some help, we would get it. You know what I mean? Like there will always be someone there for you. Initially, my process on this album was I didn't want to use splice, samples, or anything for inspiration. I wanted to start every song on Idols with a notepad and a guitar. I was listening to Siamese Dream at the time. I knew I wanted to make a double album. Melancholy Infinite Sadness was a massive double album for me. So Billy was always at the forefront of my mind when I was writing it. So after Zombie started to kind of blow up, in my head I wanted to produce a song like Mayonnaise. But I couldn't produce a song like Mayonnaise because it would have sounded too much like Smashing Pumpkins and it kind of had its own identity and its own beauty. So I emailed Billy, I was like, yo, I've had an idea. This song started to go crazy and just got Grammy nominated. I initially started writing this song and I really wanted to produce it like Mayonnaise from Siamese. Would you do me the honour of reimagining it with me and the band? And immediately he was like, fuck yeah. And I was like, I can fly to Chicago tomorrow. I was like, all right, see you there. So I literally got on a plane. We spent a week in Chicago. We made it. We came back. We did the video. It's insane.
Tell me about this music video.
With Zombie, right, the video was amazing because we got Florence Pugh in it. And it was an ode to nurses. Because the song's about losing my grandmother. And these women helped to pass over in the most beautiful way. So I knew I wanted the video to be medical. But in my head, I had this graveyard in the snow. The kind of the night of my grandmother's funeral. I don't know why I dreamt that it was going to be snowy when we buried her. It wasn't, but I've had this reoccurring dream forever. So I've always had that idea. So to recreate the video of the graveyard in the snow and then this room with me and Billy with the in-between feels really crazy because it's both cross-generational rock vibes, but it's also a highlight of where do the angels go, and Florence was an angel and she was kind of like a nurse with angel wings, and she didn't know she had them until a girl tugged on them and let her know. There were angels across the graveyard as well, so it's like, where do the angels go? The angels are at hospitals when people pass over, and they're in graveyards when they kind of when we kind of arise out of the ground, kind of shit. You know what I mean? So that was my vision for the music video, and it was cool as fuck to kind of be like stood next to Billy Corgan in the snow. I was like, holy shit! Like, my whole fucking year this year is like, what simulation am I in? Steven Tyler in a vocal booth, like. I'm like, literally, every time I look to my left, I'm like, what the fuck?
How did you get
Billy
here?
Corgan in the snow. But then there's like fucking Jimmy Chamberlain on drums, which is like your favourite drummer's favourite drummer. And then James on guitar. And it's like, yeah, this is fucked up. You know, I'm like, what a year.
Would you even want me? Want me? Want me?
For my next question, though, I do need to know, when you do important things, do you send emails through your phone or through your laptop?
Through my phone.
So you don't.
I don't have a laptop.
You don't have a laptop?
No,
so,
I
like,
should do.
Booking
I
a
really
flight?
not to sound like a twat, I don't book my flights anymore.
Period.
Like, you know what I mean? Not to sound like a wanker.
I'm trying to get to that
I don't
level.
think I could even fucking book a flight now. Do you know what? I
Ask
ran away
what-
from a tour once and I tried to pay cash. And they were like, you can't
who?
pay cash. Qantas in Australia. I had like $5.5 grand in cash. I was
You're
like,
like,
can I have
do
a flight? And they
something.
were like, no, we don't take cash for a flight. Are you insane? And then I was like, oh shit. So then I had to call someone to get me on a plane.
Right.
Not
Just to run away.
Rock and roll star problems, I guess. So you're like, what about if you book a flight? I'm like, what a cunt I'm about to sound. Oh well.
Well, I just had to ask. I had to ask. Okay, we've got another one.
Come on then.
One collaboration or song that will never see the light of day.
Oh shit.
And why?
Oh god. I did a song with a UK rapper called H. Love H.
Never coming out.
Never coming out.
Why?
I think we had more fun as mates than how good the song is.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
And I think we're cool enough to say that.
I love that.
You know what I mean? Great musician,
Yeah.
epic rapper, funniest fucking guy you've ever met.
Right.
Got in the studio, didn't work out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do something again in the future, but didn't happen.
Okay, so that
Drink
one's
that fucking shot.
that one's staying on the shelf, and I'm taking a shot. All right, love that for me.
You got a tea there. I like that. You're killing that, actually.
Rapid fire
Rapid
question.
fire, rapido. I like it.
Called Discourse.
Discourse.
Are you ready?
I'm fucking ready as a rabbit on Easter.
What is the least rock star thing about you?
The least rock star thing about me, I keep getting tonsillitis when I stay up fucking too late. It's fucking lame. Right, I try and party for 4 days and I keep fucking getting tonsillitis. I gotta get the fuckers out.
The eyeliner.
Yeah.
You do it yourself. Break it down.
Today I didn't do it myself.
T.
Didn't do it myself today because on press days you get pampered, innit?
Yeah.
I just shove it on, rub it in. In the eyeball.
In
two.
the waterline. Yeah.
In the waterline.
Okay.
And then do it myself. And then I take a little bit of a thing called Egyptian magic. You know what Egyptian magic is?
Is it like coal?
So no, it's basically like Vaseline. It's like posh Vaseline. You can use it for anything. You can use it for like cuts, lube, fucking for your hair, whatever. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like the girls do the pieces. You know when you do
Oh,
the pieces with their hair.
right.
And then I use it because I'll take a little dib dab and I'll put it on top so it's a little bit greasy.
Oh, cute. I'm actually going to take that.
I'm telling you.
I'm really
so
going
when you
to
do
take
your
that.
eyeliner, you just put Egyptian magic. It's really good. It's multi-purpose shit, so you can use it for whatever. And you just take a little bit on top, and then it just makes you look a bit dirtier.
I like
Looks
that.
like last night's eyeliner's on.
I'm going to take that. Me and my friends have been looking for a product. So
No, I mean,
thank you for putting it on.
I'm into it.
What is the biggest difference between Dominic Richard Harrison and Youngblood?
It's becoming increasingly less different. You know what I
really?
mean? I really think Dominic Harrison on this album came to the forefront of it. I think like Youngblood was a symbol of confidence I took when I was 18. It was what I wanted to. It was a superhero I wanted to be. You know, I think like I was deeply anxious, deeply insecure, deeply depressed 18-year-old who didn't think he was good enough, and Youngblood was this fearless character that would speak his mind without compromise. And then that gave me the strength to kind of really make peace with Dom. Some people have come after me in the past for heightening my energy and Of course I did. I was 18 years old. I was trying to get through the fucking day just the same as you are, you know what I mean? And make something positive out of it. But I think recently the lines are becoming a lot different.
Best fan interaction or gift you've received?
This tour, man, has been mental. You American girls are wild.
Now, why are we in it? What do we do?
I'm telling you, you're fucking loud. I'm English and prude. I'm telling you, I'm just like this. I'm on stage like,
English and prude, I like don't think
what the fuck?
you and I don't think that's gonna go
quite
in the same
honestly,
place.
like when I'm faced with it, I got the mouth, I got the fucking top. When I'm faced with the fucking thing, I'm like, best present I ever got given. Someone made a pizza with my face on once.
Oh.
Which is actually pretty accurate. I don't know how they did it.
Yeah. Was it like with toppings?
No, it was
or?
fully just fucking a margarita pizza.
Oh, cool.
But it was warm and I was painted on it. So I was like,
That's
that's
cool.
really impressive. In the time that they'd taken to fucking cook the pizza, it doesn't take long for a pizza to go cold, does it?
Yeah.
It was like bubbling out and I saw my face on it.
What was your most played song of the past year?
Oh, fucking hell. Can I have a look on my thing?
Absolutely.
My vibe is, I would say, Cracker Man, Stone Temple Pilots, 1993 MTV Unplugged version.
All of that.
Just to be specific. And then I would also say this is a crazy throwback, 07 Destiny. You know, this 90s song was on the Blue Crush soundtrack. Ready? Listen to this song.
You are my favorite person.
You know this song?
This is one of my favorite movies ever. Are you
this
kidding
song,
me?
I play this on every flight. In my hotel dressing gown. Right? So that is I don't think people would know that from
Crazy
me, but
pull.
I play that every fucking flight I get on.
Crazy pull.
So Stone Temple Pilots, 07 Blue Crush soundtrack. And I would probably say I've been bumping a lot of old school country. So I would say Angel from Montgomery, Bonnie Raitt.
Oh, really?
Make me an angel that flies from Montgomery. Old school. I'm a big softie at heart, babe.
I already know. I can tell. I can tell.
100%.
Yeah.
I love the fact that we just bonded over 07 right now.
No, I don't think you understand that movie. We'll talk about it
Crazy.
afterwards.
Blue
It's
Crush,
crazy.
wild,
yeah.
man. I'm
yeah.
obsessed. It's like Crossroads as well. Classics.
Exactly. It's exactly like that. Okay, we'll talk.
Classics. Anyway.
Favorite Ozzy memory?
I would probably say the last time I saw him. We've always met on like shoots and in between things. Like at the gig, we kind of really got to connect, and I had this gift for him because he gave me his cross on my video shoot.
What? For me? I always keep that with to be bringing good luck.
Thank you, Osman. He gives and gives and gives and gives. That family give to everyone. I really wanted to kind of be like, because I knew he was nervous and I knew it was going to be really difficult for him because he'd been struggling with his health. I made him a cross. He gave me a cross. I had my friend make him, and to give him that, and then to kind of just have 20 minutes where we were just like, yo, how's it going? And we just became close then, and then we started texting, and then we lost him 6 weeks later. But I mean, I think probably that last day we saw each other was just something I remember forever. He gave me a kiss, and then yeah, that was it. I've loved that man since I was 2 years old, before I was even coherent to what music was. I was riddled with ADHD. I was crazy. I was outgoing. I was too much for people. And there is this superhero like Batman who was mental and wild and loved for his individuality, whereas I was kind of been told to tone it down. So to go on this journey and then finding Black Sabbath at 13 and then meeting him for the funeral video when he came and was in that, and then getting to honour him at that moment, getting to know him and getting to tell him I loved him on a human level, not just like, I love you, man, like on a way where I was like, thank you for everything. And I can never repay Ozzy or Sharon enough, because they saw something in me and they gave me a moment to show what I could do, because they more than anyone know how brutal the rock and metal world is, because it's a sacred genre. It's a genre that doesn't get given, like hip hop and pop music gives the crown to whatever's biggest in that moment. Rock music is about, what did you change? What did you inspire? What did you leave behind? Did you carry on this fucking genre that you get kicked into a locker for listening to? You know what I mean? It's painful to be a rock fan. It's not easy to be a rock fan. You're branded as smelly and sweaty and whatever. The fucking music that you get exposed to as an adventure So to kind of have that moment with him, when you feel his arms around you, like you talk to Slipknot, or you talk to Rob Zombie, or you talk to anyone who's felt Ozzy's arms around him, you owe a duty. I really wanted to take a month to comprehend what the fuck has happened this year, because if you don't process it, you end up becoming a dick, and you end up becoming bitter, and you end up becoming entitled. And I just want to remain grateful, and I want to really just make people happy and spend the rest of my life trying to make that motherfucker know how much I love him and how grateful I am. And he's become part of the reason why I'm doing this.
Okay, my last one.
Hit me.
Favorite Aerosmith album?
Oh, motherfucker. I would say Toys in the Attic. I just think Tyler was in his fucking prime. And Joe's guitar playing on that is fucking mad. And I just think, like, that's the shit. It just like it's like any moment. It's like Rumours, Fleetwood Mac, or Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. It's when they just fucking hit it. And it's fucking, it's like damn Kendrick Lamar. Like when you just fucking hit it, every song, it's just like, yeah, man, identity comes through. No experimentation, just boom.
I want to know about the worst show
my
for
God.
you.
The worst show, let me think. That's fine. You're going to have to do a shot because I don't give a fuck about this. I'm down at the worst show ever. Not this time. Last time it was fucking Luxembourg, man. It was shite.
Okay, why?
This time it was amazing. They got the shit together.
Yeah.
No one's angry in Luxembourg.
They were
Right?
too happy?
Let me tell you about fucking Luxembourg. It's like, are you motherfuckers angry? Everyone's like, no, not really. Economy is good. Lots of money. Climate is great. So it was just shite.
Right.
And my vibe is the crowd is part of the show. So if they're not fucking in it, I'm fucked. So this time when we played Luxembourg, I was shitting my pants. I was like, oh fuck, we're going back there. They actually blew me away. But I've not actually said this, so maybe people are angry in Luxembourg now. Maybe the economy's fucked or some shit.
Yeah, did you ask them?
Yeah, I didn't ask him. I was
Okay.
like, you all lot was shite last time, but you've been really good this time. Are you all mad?
Damn you.
Get your fucking shot in there.
I really didn't think you were going
You're
to
gonna
do
be
that
blackout.
one.
You're gonna be blackout. I'm telling you. Shit.
Someone is going to wheel me on out of here.
I like it. 3 shots of whiskey. Gangster.
So you talked about this a little bit, but you had to cancel some tour dates.
I always get checked up after a tour. I always get my hearing checked and my voice checked and my blood tests checked because I want to be doing this for 40 years. You know what I mean? I really love doing this and I don't want to burn out. And especially on this album, I really kind of had a health transformation. You know what I mean? I started boxing, I lost a lot of weight. I really kind of started prioritizing my health. So got doctors that I really trust, and my bloods was showing early signs of a little bit of like exhaustion and not a lot of iron, and I'd kind of been caning it. So they just said to me, like, for the sake of a month, remember in January you have 18 months, we really don't want you to go. And my tonsils were flaring up, so I was taking a lot of antibiotics. So I've got to get my tonsils out, and they recommended a month off. To just like focus on my health, because I've been on like, I don't know, how many gigs we've done this year? Like countless, like, I don't know, we've been everywhere twice. So I just think like with it all, to me, I don't give a fuck, so all I care about is the fan base. So I just like go and go and go and go and go, but our sets got longer. Our sets were like 90, 95 minutes, and it's not just like punky bangers, you know what I mean? And I just think with it all, when you get up to those 2-hour sets, you kind of get more days off and whatever, but we were just going and going and going and going and going and going. I think what's amazing about my community is we have such an open communication in terms of like the festival and like ticket pricing and everything. I'm always like, I don't fucking hide behind my manager or my PR or my fucking promoter or my label. I think that's bollocks, you know what I mean? I think if any artist is charging 350 quid for a ticket and they're hiding behind the PR, it's a load of bollocks, trust me. You know what I mean? That it's ultimately they can make that decision on their own. I feel really lucky that I have a community that can understand when I'm like, yo lads, I gotta take a month off, and everyone's like, yo, we completely get it. They don't ridicule me for it. I've seen people get ridiculed on Twitter for cancelling dates, and I just think it's not on, because I promise you, it's so brutal. You're fucking letting people down. You know what I mean? And no, I promise you, any artist, if they're worth the salt and they cancel something, they are so gutted about it, you know what I mean? Because we're so lucky to have people who come and see us and pay fucking money for tickets, you know? The way I was going, I would have had to take a longer bit of time off, they said, if I don't take it seriously.
In the 1 month.
Yeah. So I just was like, listen, I'm going to cancel a couple of gigs in LATAM, which was rough because I love Latin America. It's my favourite place to play rock and roll in the world. And 4 rescheduled gigs in the US, because I'll be back with the US tour. We're coming back on tour next year. So it was a rough decision to make, but I just need to do it to make sure that when I come back in January, I can hit it hard.
I love that you said, like, I'm trying to do this for 40 years.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to be here.
100%.
And I love that sense of not just investment in your craft and like the music that you create, but also into the people.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean? You're like, I want to be there for y'all. If you're looking at 25,000 people and you're seeing kids and babies and adults and grandparents, it's like, I want to be there for y'all.
The most beautiful thing about what people don't know about me is I get to watch a show every night as well.
Mm-hmm.
I get to see people fall in love. I get to see people kiss and get swallowed up by a mosh pit. I get to see a father and daughter have something in common. People meet, people argue, people make up after they argued. I get to see all this. The thing for me, whether you like me or not, it's got to be fucking real. If it ain't real, I ain't doing it.
Well, I think that's interesting to think about how honest and how connected you are to your fan base. I mean, that's why your fan base is a fan base,
It's just how
right?
it started.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's been your commitment to them, right? But how do you balance privacy in that and still also give that, you know, in your relationships?
Yeah, it's weird,
How
man.
is that?
It's weird because it's something I do navigate because I'm so close to my fan base. It is a hard thing that I have to navigate with my family and my friends because I always want to stop for a picture. If someone was like, can I have a picture? I'm stopping in the street. I'll sign anything, like, even if we're in a rush. It's beautiful, my fan base, because I lead with truth and they lead with truth. So when it comes to my relationship, if people don't like it, I'll call people out on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in love, so I do you the respect of seeing you as a human being. You got to do me with that as well. And I have no issue calling someone out.
Well, so
Like,
how do you handle like the paparazzi or like people who are...
I find them funny, me, like, because I grew up where my mum, if a guy brought a Chinese round, the takeaway man, my mum would invite him in for a coffee. So I don't give a shit, me. I'm down. I'm like, I'll either play up to it. I'm like, oh, fuck off now. Like, me and my missus are having dinner. You got a picture? Like,
You're
fuck
done.
off.
Yeah.
But I'm never disrespectful. They always laugh at me. They're always like, all right, man, we're leaving. I'm like, nah, fuck off now, you cheeky cunt. And they're like, I think my English accent makes it less aggressive.
Exactly. They're just it's like
It's
a little
all
game.
good fun, man, because the thing about it with like paparazzi and all that bollocks is it's all entertainment. I bring them a cup of tea sometimes in London. You know what I mean? I'm like, right, you're waiting outside.
Just bring it outside? Like,
Waiting
y'all good?
outside my house in London. I'm like, right, you got your picture. Here's a cup of tea. You got it. Now fuck off after you finish
Right.
that. And if you want to come back tomorrow, fine. But ain't nothing interesting. Right? I'm like, well, how's my tea? And they're like, it's all right. I'm like, give me tips. What can I do better? Like, leave the bag in longer.
So I have one last question for you, and there's one last shot.
All right, come on then. I kind of want to do it though to even it out.
Have you ever lied in an interview? And if so, what was the
Oh,
lie?
fuck you, no, probably. Oh, yeah, 100%. I remember, like, public relationships when I dated Ozzy for a bit. They asked me how I was feeling, I was heartbroken. I said I was all right. Loads of shit. When my fucking nan died, how you feeling? I'm all right. I fucking lie all the time when it's, like, really personal, you know what I mean?
Right,
So,
right.
yeah,
For the sake of
occasionally
the
I lie,
job.
but it's nothing about anything serious, you know what I mean?
I really thought I had you.
You ain't got fucking niche on me, man. I'm too real for you. Go on, get that fucking down
Do you
here.
understand
Do you know
how
what?
long?
Dylan, will you pull me one so I can do one with her? Because then that's fair. That's fair. I can't fucking have you doing it.
Yeah, thank you so much. You're
I'm down. I'll do it for
such a good
solidarity.
friend.
Dylan, you pull one as well. Get your St. Jack in there, man. Go on.
Thank you for
I
that.
got you. I got you, girl.
You got me. You got me.
Cheers, man. Thanks for having us. Flower Shop, New York.
Cheers.
Come here,
Thank
man.
you.
Cheers, guys. You blow out. Here's a trick. You go up your ass as you were, and then you chase it with a little bit of lager beer.
Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's
You
good.
you did very well. 4
Thank you
shots
so
of
much.
whiskey.
Thank you.
You've held your shit together, to be honest, because I'd be like, yeah, fucking, you know what I mean? It's like
At the-
music and love and fucking, yeah, man.
At the end of the day, I'm a professional.
You are a
hear
pro.
me?
You are a
Yeah.
pro.
But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us. man.
Oh, this is great. I can't
We're
wait.
double deals too.
Yeah, look.
Double D, telling you.
Double D in this
Thank
thing.
you for watching Billboard with me. And
Well,
double D.
Well, we have to do it again.
Got to do it again. I'm ready when you
I don't know
are.
if it's next year,
No,
or
I'm
7
in.
years,
we
8 years.
We should make this a yearly thing. See how I am next year. Might have like no air. And
Can't wait.
fucking-
No more tonsils.
tonsils. I'm getting them fuckers out 100% right now. Dylan, you got any pliers?
That's so crazy. Imagine.